founder and leader of the Prophetic Hill Chapel, controversial prophet Nigel Gaisie, has been talking once again. And according to Prophet Nigel Gaisie, in as much as in 2020, John Dramani Mahama of the NDC couldn't win the presidential elections, he was also of the view that the will of the Ghanaian people was subverted. Prophet Nigel Gaisie says that John Dramani Mahama will be president of Ghana before he passes away. Prophet Nigel Gaisie says that he's just 36 years of age, but ansana onubewuno na John Dramani Mahama abeye president obesa be Ghana for subie. Prophet Nigel Gaisie was talking to Nanaba Anamwa on Star Chat yesterday, and then it was quite an interesting conversation. Before I bring you that video, let me say a very big thank you, of course, to Benga Imports. Benga Imports is basically a leading shipping company in Ghana, and Benga are organizing an online importation training. What kind of training do you want to start your importation business? You have the edge, you have the zeal to start an import business of your own. All you have to do is to contact Bengai on the numbers 054-5160-915. Bengai says supply beer when beer on betro and also to me and your supply so in ya delivery and all of that. Intimacy and Bengai phone in commerce here. It was for Yankoti Prophet Nigel Gaisie Yaba or the Bawumia instant be bring to Etuja.
Mahama will be president before I die. I'm Nigel Gaisie and I'm not dying now. In the fullness of time, Nana, John Kwame Dramani will be president before. I've seen it so many times. And again, it's just what was a thwarting and subversion of the will of God. He should have been there. And again, the former president Kwame Dramani is too calm. He is too calm.
What's wrong with that?
It's okay. That's okay. No, it's too early. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
You're against violence, aren't you?
Yeah, very well so.
Okay. So when did being too calm become?
No. The calmness here means that I'm not talking about the radical fanatical.
Okay.
Yes, but then politics is ionic and draconic.
Okay, so that was Prophet Nigel Gaisie right there talking about John Dramani Mahama. He says that in 2024, Bawumia, Dr. Bawumia, the current vice president, is not going to be the leader of the NPP in the election. However, he was of the view that he has seen it in a dream so many times that Bawumia is going to take over from Nanado before the 4-year term ends, and it was quite a mystery. So people are asking, because as it stands now, if Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo is not in the country, then Bawumia is the president, and so that is how the constitution has it, that is how the laws of Ghana has it. But Prophet Nigel Gaisie stated emphatically that he sees Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wearing the shoes of Nanado before 2024. This has raised a lot of questions on social media, people asking whether Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo is going to retire early before his tenure of office ends in 2024. We'll go and listen to him talking about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, but before that, another big thank you, of course, to Anas Boy Enterprise. Anas Boy say, ope POP, papa, ope interior decoration, papa, dia, ope POP ceiling, papa, dia, and yet problem cry. And also, yeah, say, I was offer Anas Boy, oh, numbers now, I was screening to see. Anas Boy say, and pose on this car, sikasem, and yet problem. What he say, also, man, 70%. We are now the 30, no, also. So let's go listen to Prophet Nigel Gaisie. When we come back, there is still more.
Open my eyes, and I saw that now vice president was wearing the shoes of the now president.
Okay.
But I didn't see it past 2024. So it's loaded. And this, I saw it about a year ago. I've said it in my church. We didn't let it come out. I'm repeating again, I'm the leader of Prophetic. I saw prophetically that the now president, Dr. Bawumia, was wearing the shoes of the now president, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo. But I didn't see it past 2024.
What does that mean?
So what it means is that anything can happen within this time to 2024 where Dr. Bawumia will be the president. But I was clear in the spirit. The Lord carried me.
Well, the president travels and he's here. He becomes
No,
the president.
I'm not speaking academically. I'm not speaking with the wisdom of men.
Okay.
I'm speaking spiritual.
Okay.
And I've seen that more than 4 or 5 times.
And you don't expect it to travel beyond
No, it's not me not expecting it. I didn't see it
going
beyond 2024.
In other words, if he contests on the ticket of the NPP in 2024, he will lose.
No, this is just the clear vision I saw.
Okay.
And it's loaded. Like I said, from my past experience, I'm being circumspect. But what I saw, there's a gentleman I saw, I've never met him. If he's listening, if you will listen, he should vie for the presidency and flag bearership, if that's the word.
In the NPP.
Brian, a champion. He won't get to 2024, but I saw 2028.
Brian, a champion.
Yes, I saw it. And I've seen it. I've seen
Become
it.
president or the flag bearer of the NPP.
He should not wait for 2028.
He should start now.
Start at 2024.
2024.
Yeah, he should, if they open up their flag bearer, blah blah blah. Yes, yeah. He should contest. He will lose. He will not get it. But 2028, I saw him holding the Ghana flag, and he should take off himself. Yeah, that's what I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, but take this.
That was Prophet Nigel Gaisie talking about Bawumia, and of course he was talking about Brian the Champion too. It says that Brian the Champion of the NPP should contest the 2024 flag bearer elections, even though Brian the Champion will lose that race. In 2028, Brian the Champion has bigger chances of representing the NPP. But then in politics, you know how some of these things work. It's a tall line and it's a tall order. So is Brian the Champion going to take the words of Prophet Nigel Gaisie seriously? Well, we'll live to see. Well, 2028 is some 7 years away from now, so let's see what the future holds. Prophet Nigel Gaisie has also been talking about scary prophecies and why it seems that some prophets bring out scary prophecies and then prophecies of doom, as a lot of Ghanaians have tagged them because they give these prophecies, and then if it's not about that, it's about an accident or all of that. Prophet Nigel Gaisie was of the view that sometimes these things come out of nowhere, and then sometimes as a prophet they are unable to control some of these things, and even when they want to be circumspect with these prophecies, sometimes the attitude of church members pushes them to say some of these things. Prophet Nigel Gaisie had a lot to say about prophecies and then how scary they sometimes are. Or say there are only two things involved. It's about life and death. If it's not a prophecy on life, it's a prophecy on death. We'll take that video shortly. But another big thank you, of course, to Dr. Amuzu. Dr. Amuzu say, oh yeah, Penny's doctor. What he has here say, to me mo ejuma ye na some be ma mo ayemre onye ha. What he has to me mo ejuma sa nti say man nya etwa wabo mo adogi o misro Dr. Amuzu aso ye friend numbers na what screen suit sesia no. Dr. Amuzu say obema wasi odada mu biem. What he has say obeye abrantepa on see betumi afro mirror. Dr. Amuzu has branches across the length and breadth of Ghana, from Techiman Kumasi, Tafo Club 600, Greater Accra, Cape Coast, Accra, baby, before Dr. Amuzu Asoya. Let's listen to the prophet of our generation, the prophet of our time, Prophet Nigel Gaisie.
No, it has not missed. The word of God must scare you. Right. What is the purpose of prophecy? It comes to edify, rebuke, and correct. So if the prophet tells you that you are going OT region, I see accident there, it is coming to correct something. You shouldn't see it as fear. If you have the Spirit of God in you, you are bold like a lion. Why must you fear? Me, I don't fear. If somebody tells me, Nigel, you're about to die, I'll bless the person, I'll thank the person. The next day, 6 to 3, I'll not eat. Even if it's a little boy or girl, I'll not eat. You see, spiritual things must not be joked with. But whatever we are is midwife by the Spirit. It's midwife by the Spirit. So the nation and the people listen to your dearest listeners must not be hostile to prophetic. And our so-called, quote unquote, and I say this respectfully and advisedly, our big men and women in society, they think that prophets are giving prophecy because they are hungry. No, sir. Some of us are blessed than them. We are not giving prophecy because somebody is hungry or somebody they ignorantly and myopically, outlandishly say that somebody is giving.
Fair, no prophet has asked me for money before.
Very well so. And they will say that, oh, they want popularity. No, nobody wants your popularity. It's God that uses us as a
because
vessel.
They will say you want the popularity because, for instance,
yes,
if you see something about me,
yes, please,
in spirit,
yes, please,
you know where to find
very
me.
well so.
So why are you announcing it on a pulpit?
Okay.
Why are you announcing it in an interview, on a radio interview?
Okay.
When you know that, for instance, if you've seen something about Nanaba, you can call Nancy for my number, call Bolare for my number, or just, if you really care,
yes, please,
find me.
Very well so.
But why do you make
from
it
UK?
If you're in the UK.
Yeah. Oh, no, you're making a point, please.
Yeah, but why would you make it public?
Okay. Nana, there's something called prophetic methodology. Prophetic methodology.
Is this quantitative or qualitative?
It's quantitative.
Okay.
Okay. The regular person will say a prophetic language.
Okay.
As I'm speaking with you, I can say something that I have no control about. It's called prophetic utterance. When we are standing on the altar, sometimes we say things that we have no control about. That is one aspect of the prophetic. My prophetic, about 99% of it, I sleep and I see it in dreams and I see it in vision. But sometimes I can get to a high level whereby I have no control over it. Before I say it, like today I mentioned a person, before I realize I have said it.
You've already said it.
So
do you regret after?
Yes, like last 2 weeks, a lady came to church. Very beautiful lady. So I told her out of experience that, young lady, our cameras were on me. The word was watching. I said, lady, after church, please, I want to see you. She was giving me gestures in front of the plenty people. So then I was provoked by the gestures she gave. Then the Lord opened her up more to me, and I saw that her blood was contaminated. Then I mentioned her name, and I said, you have HIV in the camera. When I went to the office,
she will be embarrassed.
She felt embarrassed. But if we had honor and respect for our men of God, if you honor a man of God, it's not a man, the person, the motor vessel you're honoring. You are honoring the God of that man of God.
Okay, so with all of...
Okay, so that was Prophet Nigel Gaisie right there. And of course, he can't begrudge a prophet for speaking and then for telling us what God is saying, what he has said. In fact, even Bible says that prophecies come to reveal and to redeem. That is why God gives some of these prophecies. Prophet Nigel Gaisie, of course, was of the view that said prophecies say now. All you have to do, in as much as it's scary, you would have to maybe fast and then pray about it. Because in the Bible, there were instances where prophecies came, people prayed, and then those prophecies were averted. The time of Nineveh, where Jonah was given that prophecy to give the people of Nineveh, not Nyankopon your Bible destroy Nineveh and Crawford, but then after they repented and put on sackcloth, God took away his anger, and then he was gracious, and then he was kind to the people of Nineveh. That is Prophet Nigel Gaisie talking right there. He didn't want to touch on the Mezbel issues. He says he's never cheated on his wife of 15 years. So say we're worried for 14 good years this year on his wife 15 years. He has 2 children all in London. Prophet Nigel Gaisie had quite a lot to share. But if you think that maybe you do not agree with Prophet Nigel Gaisie, you can drop your suggestion or your thoughts in the comments section below. Make you vibe, make you judge what he has said. Ghana page. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel, of course, on YouTube, Ghana page. Follow us across social media on Facebook at GHP News, on Instagram at GHP News, on Twitter at GHPH_com. Your friend Gypsum will be to me, a friend with MC General. Ipsina for our e-buys.